get.
What were you thinking? Inside.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delights.
So loud.
I'd recommend Tudor.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? Could doesn't quite cut it here, I'm afraid. Come back when you've got some real evidence. I presume you've found something interesting? That doesn't make sense. Why would this dwarf kill Father Lorgan? I need something more than vague allegations. I want something compelling, hard, tangible evidence, and nothing less. While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove my theory that Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, does it? That's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason, too, if you're at it. Why was Lorgan killed? You're telling me more than one person has been killed? In Baldur's Gate? You must have something. I need hard evidence and a motive. Why would someone else kill Lorgan? How can we be sure it wasn't Brilgor?
Good rumple.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just...
Of course.
Nervous, perhaps? When we entered Worm's Crossing, it felt like it might be...
Boy insisting on playing.
A drow or a drink, sweetie. There is no thirst I cannot quench.
Yeah.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye.
Oh.
Don't know about that, chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet. Ah, the man knows what he wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot. But you poke some folk. Charess, caress. Get the attention you want and avoid it. Have a look.
Oh. Hooch is pooch. They're how much? 180.
All set, are you?
I wonder.
I wonder what the next move is.
Oh shit, I didn't even do that. Not gonna lie, that looks nice though. Does it not? Does it not? Very classy.
You have the key to my heart in that sweet dress.
I put it on especially for you.
Don't take it off later.
All's well that ends.
I want to give
Not
it
as bad
a
as it
good
could have.
rumple.
He looks like a Alright. That's not too bad for sleeping clothes.
I barely got a moment's sleep last night. And now.
You have the key to my heart in that sweet dress.
I put it on especially for you.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Don't take it off later.
Best get going.
I want to give it a good rumple.
No! God damn it. I thought I was saving, not gonna lie. I gotta start all the way from here.
Inside.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent.
Love, I'm utterly parched. Maybe buy me a drink in the bar?
Another. Hang on a tick. Well, you won't get a sip for free. I insist you work for it. Propose a toast, and if it's worth drinking to, that is what we shall do.
Okay.
A tad cliche, but I've drunk to worse. To adventure, and all the dull investigation work it leaves in its wake. Now scram. I'm about to become terrible company. I presume you've found something interesting to discuss? That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? No. I want proof. Come back when you've got some
You have the key to that.
I put it on especially for you.
Don't take it off later. I want to give it a good rumple.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good boy.
List of names. Father Logan's on here. Crossed off. A target list, perhaps. These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Logan's name is written here, too.
sleeping in the gutter, then that means
You have the key to my heart in that.
I put it on especially for you.
Don't take it all later.
I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again?
A Baal plot. Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move! How long do the effects last?
To be honest, I killed the
Depends on the
fists,
person
so I don't know.
and their virility. For you, I'd recommend 2 doses.
You're not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Just want to see where it's going.
Feel her fingers slow down. Good. Let them see you taking charge of your pleasurable destiny. Such a prude. 10 loaves of bread.
Are you sure?
Shortages, rationing. We can't eat extra restaurants. Just wetting your whistle.
The lips, the tongue. It'll make you feel better. The vibes.
I got it.
15 loaves it is.
Pleasure isn't just physical.
Of course.
It's a state.
Set your worries at ease.
Doesn't make any sense.
We will when you've met the drought.
Before we should hit Rivington next, they might have something we've forgotten.
Like what?
I don't know, but I'll know it when I see it.
Let's just stick to the list.
The absolute
apple a day.
Every substance has been tried and tested.
With pleasure. At least things have stayed interesting.
You must want for something. Need something.
Speak.
Hand it over. Much more than your fate and mine rests on it.
Even if you had it, what in the nine hells would you do with it? Think a little, Captain Boss.
He can be set free. I know he can be set free.
With a fleck of the wrist.
Absolutely sure. Wanted them in a fight.
My good man. Every substance has been tried and tested.
I love honey. I love honey so much.
Whoa.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
The librarian does this thing with her whip way on all fours and...
The what tavern? She said.
I hate youth boys. I don't understand why there's such a type for so many.
Maybe that's more up ahead. Was it through here, or was it through here?
That seems like a lot.
No, it was
Forget your work. These four walls are
through here. Oh, this way.
Do you two have rock around?
Get your seafood here. Give me
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us. I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
Interesting.
I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days? Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. No. Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the gift for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. If he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return. Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin, too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
Alright, we don't have any other part yet.
Alright, see you, mate.
Alright, see you.
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited. Ever watching for more than 1,000 years for a mistake, a mishap. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Start reading things into this, guys. Seeing which choices are the best.
I won't stop you. But if you see reason, I'll be here, waiting.
So, the devil himself is pursuing the crown. As for whether it's truly the crown Carsus forged, well, I think it's safe to assume we shouldn't take anything Raphael utters at face value. We must claim the crown of Carsus for ourselves, before anyone else does.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniff. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you?
We'll save it here, guys. Call it a night. Be back.